Hello, everyone. Welcome to Good Money, your trusted source for personal finance advice. I'm Tanya Rivero in New York. Ever wonder what it would be like to work from home? With advances in technology, more and more people are looking for home-based jobs that could easily give them the flexibility of setting their own hours and perhaps find a better work-life balance.
It enables you to run your own business, be your own boss, but with the backing of another company that's there because you're selling their products or their services.
Trading binary option is simply making a true or false prediction about the market. Like if you think gold's going to be higher by 1:30 p.m. on Tuesday, you can make a trade on your prediction. And when 1:30 on Tuesday rolls around, you're either right and you make money, or you're wrong and you lose some.
Hi everyone, my name is Tyler. I've been making my living over the last couple of years from binary options, and I want to welcome you all to my summer home. Recently got it, came up here for the weekend, and figured I'd make you guys a tape, show you how I made my money, and how you can make yours as well. I actually got started as a broker. I did that, after a while realized that it's way more profitable and time efficient for me to just trade myself. So let me tell you a little bit about binary options, what they are, how they're traded, a little bit about strategies. Just, hear it from someone who does it. Options are one way of trading on international financial markets. It's also the simplest way. And that's because of the binary nature of it, meaning it's all or nothing. The change in my life that I was able to do or go through because of my decision to begin working with binary options is something I can't even begin to describe. And since then, my life has changed. I mean, first of all, look where I'm sitting. Second of all, look at my pool. So, again, obviously, this is something that I never could have afforded. I went to a state school, often referred to as blue-collar U, and now I have a fucking summer home. And I'm about to blow the whistle on how you can make a lot of money doing this. You choose an asset. That asset could be a certain currency, gold, oil, anything you want really. And you predict the value of that asset within a certain period of time. I was amazed by just how much you can achieve by understanding concepts of supply and demand. Very, very simple, and that's how I made my money. Watch the news. If there's a war going on somewhere, the economy there's going to be impacted. Tsunami in Japan, you can bet your ass that the Japanese yen is going down compared to pretty much every other major currency. So by kind of just being able to understand the fact that supply and demand, really, I was able to make a lot of money, and you can too. Is that you can do it from home. You don't need to be a college scholar. You don't need to do anything. All you need is a basic concept of supply and demand, and that basically makes it so that almost everybody can trade from home. So that's what binary options are in a nutshell. You're making a very, very, very educated assessment. And in that sense, it's no more of a bet than buying real estate, right? You don't just go walk down the street, say obviously as an investment, not for your own living, but as an investment, you won't walk down the street and say oh my god, that house fucking awesome, and go and buy it, that's it, right? And expect that house to bring you money, right? You would look for what house can you buy for cheap, sell for more. You'd see what neighborhood it's in. If it's a good neighborhood, bad neighborhood. If it's a bad neighborhood, is it going to go up in value? Or is it going to get gentrified? You need to know why you're buying that one building. Same thing in binary options, right? You need to know why you're opening that trade. For instance, if I were to go on like the Japanese yen versus the US dollar, right? After the meltdown in Fukushima, it's not that there's little to no element of chance here. The Japanese yen will go down because they just had a major disaster. So that's how it works. How you actually trade is extremely simple. It's on a platform. From your own home, you open an account, you deposit money into that account, and that account is linked to your platform. It's not linked to your bank account. And that's for your money security. Is then, after you win positions, deposited to that account, and then from that account you wire it to your actual checking account. Everything is done at the click of a button. You need a mouse, that's it. You don't need to know code, you don't need to know HTML. It's as furthest removed from like rocket science that you can get. My recommendation is you first choose a brokerage that fits you. I can give you a couple that I like, and then the one that I work with, but I'm not going to do it in this video just because I want this to be informative. Like for instance, I trade with the brokerage that offers early exits. So for me, my strategy is I want to hedge as many positions as I can, even at lower costs, right? And the second I have the option to exit early at a profit, I'll do that. So I'll make 20%, not 70%, but the law of large numbers works in my favor because 20 plus 20 plus 20 plus 20 plus 20, as opposed to if I were to win just half of them, right? Just half of them, sorry, at a regular. The more money you have in your account, the more flexible you are. Now, having money in your account doesn't mean that the money is constantly open in positions and at risk, right? It just means though that you will have more flexibility to open positions, to hedge, and obviously, you know, like if you, like let's say that you're working on 85% position, right? So if you open $10 on a position, you'll walk home with $18.50. If you open a $100 position, you walk home with $185. So obviously, you know, and you notice that the proportionality is similar, and your profit is dependent on how much you can put into a position. In a nutshell, that's what binary options are. Extremely simple. I highly recommended it. Definitely turned my life around, and I'm sure it will do the same to yours as well. That's it. If you want any more information, either contact a broker. We have a recommendation. Click on the link below. Alright, and that actually will refer you to the people that I trade with. Can't say I had a bad experience, so I highly do recommend them. And that's it. Hopefully, you'll make more money than I did. Alright? Take care.